everybody. So we're about to change the brake fluid out. It's gonna need a transfer pump. I'm using a just a drain pan, simple as that. Nothing, no bottle or anything. Most people use a Gatorade bottle or whatever, but just gonna use a drain pan. It's easier, in my opinion. So we just need to pump out what's in here, and then we're gonna fill it up with the new brake fluid. We're gonna fill it up with the new brake fluid here. I do like Lucas products, but you don't have to get this. It's pretty much the same. It's nothing really different, nothing special about it. Just regular old brake fluid for the most part. But I do love Lucas products. They work. I'm doing this for 13, I believe 15 years experience at this point, but I really like Lucas products, so I just stick with that for the most part. But I'm done with talking. I'm gonna show y'all the rest of the steps, but we're gonna start bleeding the far passenger rear first, and then we're gonna make our way to this side, and then to the passenger side and this side.
All right, so y'all about to see something y'all shouldn't see, but I'm gonna put my mistakes in there as well. Use a bottle on the top part because it's so empty. It started just spitting out, and then I had to clean like my windshield. It was spitting towards my windshield, so I had to clean it off. Y'all see it here, but yeah, for the bottom part, like from the actually bleeding out the each tire or each brake line, it was easier to use my oil drain pan here, or just my drain pan in general. So just FYI, use a bottle on this part, but you can continue using this when you go to the wheel wells and things of that nature. Now you can fill this past the max because you're going to end up using it anyway, so you can put it all past the max. You're gonna when you press on the brake, it's going to push it all through the rear line, all the lines and all that. So you can fill it past the max. You don't have to worry about anything. You want to keep it past the max anyway because you don't want any air to get trapped into the system. And that's a different story. So make sure you always have it filled up each time you each brake line you do, or each wheel well that you do. Okay, so you really don't need to take the wheel well off. It's an SUV, so you can pretty much just get behind the tire or scoot your body up under the tire, move the cap and all that good stuff and do it without. But I'm doing this for video purposes just to make it more simpler. So once again, you do not have to remove the wheel if you don't want to. You can make this a 10-minute job if you wanted to, or a 15-minute job. And this is just a little dust boot. Make sure you put that dust boot back on there. Never know what might happen. So if you're having trouble pumping, just go back to your brake. Just open the valve a little bit more and then pump a little more. You should be able to press down on the pedal a lot more, and it'll get it out a lot faster. So maybe like 5 or 10 pumps all the way down, pressing the brake all the way down. It should get it all the way out. But here, just showing you the time frame. You see it go from dark to clear pretty quickly. Like I say, this is maybe a minute, if anything, 30 seconds to a minute to just get this clear out the system. And that is pretty much it. Just close your valve, take off the hose, put the valve boot back on, and you're done with that side. I'd say it takes just a few minutes. It's nothing hard. I'm not sure how much a shop would charge, but I would assume like $200 for something like this. And they have a lift, and they have that lift. They can just literally walk up under it, bleed the brakes, and call it a day. Like, this is like a 5-minute job for a lift shop, or a shop that has a lift. And say this is still fairly simple for anyone else to do though. So once again, for video purposes, giving y'all another quick example. This is just like I said, you want to go from the passenger rear to the driver rear, and then back to the passenger side. Then the last one brake line you'll do is the driver's side, the one that's closest to the. You want to do the ones that's farthest away from the brake booster as possible. But yeah, just giving y'all a quick example here. It's nothing hard and pretty simple. So I'm not sure why Dodge did this, but they changed the size to a 7/16 on the front brake caliper. So you need a 10mm, and then you're gonna need a 7/16 angle wrench. It will